strangest and most sinister of all secret government operations. Hitmen, whose weapons are their minds. We've uncovered the hidden history of the psychic assassins. It's said he can harness energy from thin air and focus it on a crystal ball until it literally smokes from the heat. Sensei Miyamoto says he prefers to use his strange powers for the benefit of others, but his unique talent also has a dark side, the power to destroy using only his mind. Because what the sensei is doing to this crystal ball, he says, also can be done to human beings. And others say a worldwide race is on to develop this deadly weapon to the mind, to create a new breed of terrorists, the psychic assassins.
They're in, out, they've done their job, there's no evidence whatever, and even if there were evidence, it's not against the law, so what could you do about it?
It's a little-known but lethal technique called Chenate. What is Chenate?
Oh, Chenate?
Yeah.
Chenate is kind of assassin. You know, use chi, make, you know, energy ball, and hit to people. 1年 means 1 year. After 1 year, he died.
What he said was, you use ki, make an energy ball, and hit people. Chenate means in 1 year, he dies. Sensei Miyamoto used to be a member of the Japanese intelligence. He says they've been training agents in the study of Chenate for years now. In fact, he says the world may have witnessed the fearsome power of Chenate at work during a visit to Japan by then-President George Bush. You may recall seeing it on the news. The President of the United States falling suddenly violently ill at a dinner reception. Sensei Miyamoto isn't sure, but he thinks it may have been the work of some of his old friends in intelligence.
He said, "Who did? I didn't do. Did you? No. Who? You know, very interesting. Who did?"
We admit it sounds incredible, but then we met someone who told us even more about this frightening technique.
Psychic hit squad would basically be a squad, a group of people who are trained to access someone on a subconscious level and put in sort of a mental virus that will affect that person in such a way that they will either sicken or die.
Lynn Buchanan is a veteran of U.S. Army intelligence. He says President Jimmy Carter was allegedly tailed by psychic hitmen from Russia.
Some certain people kept showing up in the audience everywhere he went. And when he got back, it is said that he never made an important decision afterwards, that his trip to Russia was basically the end of his effective presidency.
Dr. Dean Radin is acknowledged as a leader in psychic research. He says psychic hit squads are no joke.
If you have a world-class psychic who specializes in affecting people at a distance, not for beneficial reasons, but for other reasons, I would expect that that would be a very dangerous person. Because what we see in the laboratory is that we know that these things can occur. What we don't know is the limits of it. I don't place any limit at all.
Which brings us back to Sensei Miyamoto, a man content to exercise this most lethal weapon on a crystal ball in the backyard of his Beverly Hills home. Hopefully, it's the closest any of us will ever get to witnessing its awesome power. Lynn Buchanan says we should all worry about other groups learning psychic warfare, like organized crime.